Hey everybody, it's Mary Jo at the Flamingo Farmhouse. I'm here a little early today. I wanted to come on, sorry, and show you guys some fun things that I'm doing, and I'm actually able to watch on my iPad, hey Elaine, so that I can see all of the questions and stuff while I do my work. So yay, I'm getting up there in technology, and happy Aloha Friday. But today what I want to do is take this amazing, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas frame, and we're going to take it apart and we're going to make it, hey Nancy, we're going to make it happy for Valentine's Day, and then on the other side we can put Easter in a couple weeks just to get things going once I see what our new products look like, and we can get things going. But I want to tell you that I do have 5 or 6 of these left here at my house. So if you have not gotten one of these amazing stands yet, just message me right here or send me a message in the Messenger app, and I will get those out to you. And I would double check the price, but they're under 20 bucks, I remember. And but I do have, I think, 6 of these left. Or if you go on my VIP page, you'll get to see a whole bunch of them, just so you know. So let's flip down so you can see what we're going to do. So the neat thing about this whole stand is it actually comes apart. So you take off the base, and it just unscrews like this. And you can tell it's nice and sturdy because it takes that long. And then we can have it flat so that we can work with it. Now we're gonna do the normal, just wash it off with water, use the scraper, get our chalk paste off, right? And we're just getting that top layer. It's kind of like when you get your nails done, how they, you know how they soak your nails and all to get that top layer of the coloring off, and then they, does your nail person do that, y'all? I don't know, mine does. So they always soak my nails, and then they get that top layer of my dip off, and then they, you know, can get the rest of the goop off. So that's what we're doing. We're kind of getting the top layer off, if that makes any sense to y'all. It makes sense to me, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't make sense to most people. And then I'm just gonna rub it a little like that just to get that top layer. Throw that in the laundry hamper. Add some more water. And cleaning's always the worst part. Take that board eraser. The board eraser is the best. And just scrub-a-dubba. And let's get all that chalk off so that we can get ready for our Valentine's, right? Valentine's Day, Hallmark Day. And then, you know, you can also, if you don't like this plain natural wood color, you know, feel free to paint it. I don't know if y'all saw the one that I did the other day. What did I do with it? Oh, I put it somewhere. I don't remember. But I painted, oh, he's over there getting ready to get his picture taken. I painted the I Hate You the Least of my pillar stand because I wanted it my pretty teal that I love, my Tide color. So I just painted it because for me it worked better. So if white works better for you or gray works better for you, then just paint your frame, people. It's okay. This is your frame. You can do what you want. It doesn't have to look like anybody else's. That's the beauty of Chalk Couture. I could give everybody the same thing and none of the items would look alike because everybody's different, and that is so cool. Okay, so we got our frame nice and clean here. Got a little bit of glitter on it from my ribbon that I was making. Okay, so here we go. What? Now, the other thing we need to clean off is, remember it came with these little hangy-dangy things? And I'm not sure if these will clean off real well because I did not wax them. Now, if I would have waxed them, I know they would have come off a lot easier, but I did not. So we're gonna see what happens here if it comes off. If it doesn't, then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna paint over it and make it a different color. Now this one is coming off, the gold is coming off, really nice. Might have a little bit of a pink hue because of my, yeah, see how nice that came off? What? Let's see if this red comes off. The red is what I'm more worried about, but we'll see. And we can always sand this, you guys. Can always sand wood to get the color off. Do y'all's cats play in your toilets? It's just so funny because I have a cat that she just thinks the toilet is the bomb diggity and I have to keep it shut, but she'll still go in there and like act like, hey, Jacqueline, act like, you know, it's the best place ever. So my joy didn't come off as well, you see, as the other. So I will make that onto, I'll probably paint that one red or pink. And then I'm just gonna use this cloth here to get the first layer. And I like the way the gold goes into it and it doesn't leave a shadow. It's really, really nice on these. So we will wax these this time so that when we change them out for Easter, they won't be as hard. I won't have to use as much muscle to get off my designs, you know? And I'll show you how we're gonna do that. It's really easy. Y'all, if you have the right tools, you know, if you have the right tools, it's all easy. I'm gonna try that joy one more time. If not, I might just sand it a little, is what I'm thinking. I'm just not loving the way, there's like a little bit of a residue there. And I'm not loving the way it's looking. So, but like I said, this board eraser is your friend. And a lot of times it will do things that nothing else can do. So, I don't understand, but you know what? If it works, I use it. And it kind of worked there. So, I think we'll be good. So, let's just go ahead and wax these real quick. And so, we take this surface wax just like this. And then I use, a lot of times I'll take an old sock and turn it inside out. I have these little baby, what are they? Baby washcloths that I found at the dollar store. So I got those too. But like if you have an old sock, just turn it inside out. You know, old white sock, turn it inside out and it'll fit right there on your hand, just like a little mitten. And you're good to go then. I mean, this is a little more cumbersome than a sock because I gotta hold it. But you're just gonna put some wax on there and just wax up any natural wood. So say you're making your, you know, a nice little board or you're using our heart-shaped cutouts or any of these white wood pieces that we have, just go ahead and wax those up because it's gonna make your life easier later, just so you know. Because that way you can take the chalk paste off a lot easier than scrubbing it like we just had to do. And you just simply add that layer of wax on it. I know it sounds really silly. Now, if you're gonna put chalk on your walls, you're gonna wanna wax your walls, okay? Because you're creating that barrier between your wall and the chalk paste. And that's all that wax is for. You just, you know, if you're doing decoupage with Mod Podge, you'd wax over it so that your transfer wouldn't pull off your Mod Podge, right? So just think about why you're waxing. I'm not gonna wax my board because the board's already a nice baked on chalkboard, right? So you don't have to do all that. So on this one though today, I'm gonna take a few transfers that I have. I'm gonna take the P.S. I love you, I'm gonna put it here. And then I'm gonna pull some parts out of some other transfers. Here's what I love to do. I love to look at what I have and then pull apart the things that I wanna use. So I'm gonna use this heart right on here. I'm gonna use these little hearts right here under crazy. And I'm gonna use these little tiny hearts and put them all around. So that's my plan for today. And I'm gonna do reds, golds, whites, and I'm not gonna use pink. I think I'm gonna stick with red, gold, and white. So remember that when you take your transfer off, it's gonna be sticky, and that's good. If it's the first time you're using it, go ahead and fuzz it up like this. Get that excess sticky off the back so it's not too sticky and it doesn't stretch. When you go to pull it off, center it wherever you like. And I think this, I am just gonna do, I'm gonna do the typewriter gold like that. And then I'm gonna do this red and I'm gonna do the paper white. Let's get a little bit crazy here. You know, why not? Oh, my white, I had it really tight there, wow. So we'll open up all of our happy stuff. So the one thing we have to always remember to do is stir the chalk paste. Get your little stir sticks, stir them up. Because you know what? They settle. It's okay. And with cooler weather, they might be a little thicker if you're in a cooler area. And remember, I always like to have a bowl sitting next to me that I can just throw this stuff in so it doesn't get all over the crazy, right? Just throw my stir sticks in there and they can soak then. Make sure you have some sort of little towel too for your hands. That's always fun to have. Okay, so we're just gonna take and we're gonna use a lot of our detail tool today. So on the PS, it's gonna be red for our heart. Maybe we do I love you in red too, because otherwise it would look weird. Just like that. Hey Neva, how are you? You having a great day? Y'all should just holler where you're from because I don't know. And that would be great. And then we could get to know all of our friends. I'll be leaving out for Las Vegas on Wednesday. That should be fun. Now, since I'm gonna go ahead and do different colors, I'm just gonna pull this a minute, blow on it. I mean, I could use my dryer if I wanted, but it doesn't need to do that. And then I'm just gonna rub back down around the edges here. I'm not gonna rub where I've already chalked, but that way my chalk has already gone through the screen and I'm good to go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do my gold. I love this gold on the black. It looks so fancy dancing. And then I'm gonna do this little area here because you know this is part of the typewriter. How many of you guys remember a typewriter? Man, I was a journalist major before journalism was corrupt. And we had like electric typewriters and we'd have to go back. You know, we didn't have computers and all the things, you know. We had electric typewriters. I even have my grandmother's old black, you guys know the one I mean, the old black typewriter. I can't remember the name of it. It was very common. But it like pushes down and you have to change your ribbon and it's an old one. It's like this one. It's not electric. But I still have that and I love it. And it's heavy as all Duke, man. It is heavy. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and peel this up. Look at that, isn't that pretty? And then I just wanna do the white for the paper. So I'm gonna take my, my multi-tool again and bring it in here and do the white. I like to get a little bit intricate on smaller designs. I know it sounds a little crazy. And then the bigger ones I like doing one color. I mean, this would look cute in one color also. So you don't have to do all the crazy designs like I do. You can do what you want because remember, we're all different. And if you think this will look all great in just white, then you just do it in black and white. And that is perfect. Because we don't have any mistakes with Chalk Couture. No way. Okay. Peel it up, and I have my P.S. I love you. We'll set this aside and then wash it in a little while. And then what I want to do is I want to take, maybe I'll do some of the hearts in gold too. I just want to do some of the hearts in gold and white and red. So we'll add a few little gold hearts here and there. And some white hearts. I just have that towel there to wipe off my, and remember if you slop a little going on the outside, it's okay, it's chalk, it'll wash off. It's not gonna hurt anything. You're not gonna like ruin your whole project. There we go, so we have a few little hearts. Let's add a few more here, just a couple. Just to add them. But remember, you know, if you slop outside, it's okay. A couple more little hearts there, and we'll set that aside. And then I want to use this big one from my jar. Now let me just go ahead. I'm going to set that in the water real quick. I'm going to go ahead and dry this some So I'm going to do a little bit of layering here. And see, I got one little smidge there. Look right there by that heart. That's going to come off. But I just want to get some of this nice and dry because I'm going to be adding a transfer on the top. And this is our drying tool. I love our drying tool. It's so much fun. Okay. And then I'm going to add this heart right here, kind of leading to the other hearts. I could do that in pink, couldn't I, if I wanted? Do I want to? I don't think I want to. I think I'm going to keep with red, white, and gold. Because if you already had this kit, the colors that came with it were red, white, and gold. And I want to try and see if y'all could still use some of that chalk paste that came with it, right? So let's do this heart in gold. And then we'll do the rest in white. Because you can always go ahead and use what you have, right? You don't always have to get new. Do I even want the arrow? I don't think so, Mary Jo. Oh, no, I don't. I really like that. Okay, and then what was my other? Oh, I have some stripy hearts here. I'll do in red. Do some stripy hearts around in red. Okay, so remember that if you did get this kit at the holidays, you're still going to have some red, gold, and white paste left. So why not go ahead and use what you got, right? So we're going to do this one in red. Because you will have, I know you do, because you couldn't have used all of it unless you just didn't, you know, unless you squirted it all out at once. I like this. I really do like this. Let's do one more little heart here. Hearts are fun. There we go. I think that looks really cute, y'all. Okay, so we're going to set that aside. Let's close up our paste, and then we're going to add our finished. Oh, wait. We have to do our little guy here, don't we? We got our little guys. And so this one, because we got to do our little dangly doos. There's my landline. And let's use love on this one. Sorry about that, guys. It's just what happens. This one says love. And I'm going to do that in red. It doesn't, I don't answer this phone, y'all. It's like what all the, we give this number to all the solicitors. And then that way they just, you know, they don't matter. I don't answer it. And if they don't leave a message, you know, if they don't have my cell phone number, they're probably not important people at all. There we go. So we have love on that one. And then let's see what else we have in these little, guys. Let's just do this little heart. Even though it's all flowers, we're just going to make it kind of like a print. And it'll kind of go, and we're going to do that in gold. It'll kind of go with, you know, the decor of the gold and all. And it's just going to be like a background. But it's got the flowers and the leaves, and it'll look good. I wanted to use this on, you know, you can do 2 or 3 different things. You could do another side too, but we're going to save it for Easter. But since there's 2 sides, see, doesn't that look cute? Just like that. Oops, wait, where'd you go? Where are you? Isn't that cute? I just love the way that looks. And then we have our love. What? And those are all from our Valentine minis. And you might want to get those if you're going to order online. Get those fast because those are going to go away soon. Hey, Janice, how you doing? And Beth, hey, hey. Okay, so we got this switched out. And we're going to put our base back on it. You just simply screw it back on. Now, I will tell you that my poor little base might be a little crooked because this traveled with me at Christmas to all of my shows and my events, and I dropped it about a bazillion times. So mine's probably gonna be a little more crooked than normal, but this is how it looks. And then we can add our dangly doos. They're still a little damp, but that's okay. We'll make it work over the ribbon like that. And look how cute. Look how cute we got it. Isn't that cute? I mean, we got rid of Christmas. We're going to turn it over, get rid of fall later. And now we have our cute Valentines. What? Yeah, shut up, Mary Jo. That is so cool. Well, that is it for you guys today from the Flamingo Farmhouse. I hope you enjoyed making our Valentine's board because it was a lot of fun. I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be in Las Vegas next week, and I'm going to try and get some videos ready for you guys. So although I'm not here live, just know that I'm thinking of you. And when the new products are released, I will be here live sharing all the happy with you. So until I see you again, aloha, ahui hoa, and we will chat again soon. Thanks for hanging out at the farmhouse with